The federal trial of scene Diddy Combs is scheduled to start May 5. A judge in New York City declared Thursday as federal prosecutors and defense lawyers clashed in court over whether details in this sex trafficking case against the embattled hip-hop mogul are being leaked. Sean Combs was arrested on Monday on charges of racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The arrest marked the culmination of a months-long federal investigation into Combs, which lined up with a series of sexual and physical abuse allegations facing the hip-hop star, many coming from former romantic or business partners. In this video, we are going to talk about the sex trafficking allegations of Sean Diddy Combs. Before we start the video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for future updates. Let's get started. Early life. Sean John Combs was born on November 4, 1969 in the Harlem neighborhood of New York City. Raised in Mount Vernon, New York, his mother Janice Combs was a model and teacher's assistant. His father, Melvin Earl Combs, served in the U.S. Air Force and was an associate of convicted New York drug dealer Frank Lucas. At age 33, Melvin was shot dead while sitting in his car on Central Park West. Combs was raised Catholic and served as an altar boy. He graduated from Mount St. Michael Academy, an all-boys Catholic school, in 1987. He played football for the academy and his team won a division title in 1986. Combs said he was given the nickname Puff as a child because he would huff and puff when he was angry. Sex trafficking allegations. Sean Diddy Combs, a rapper and music mogul credited with helping launch the careers of some of the biggest stars in recent years, could be facing more than 100 new lawsuits just 2 weeks after he was arrested by federal agents in New York. The latest wave of legal filings was announced on October 1. The Los Angeles Times reported as more than 100 people have planned to file lawsuits against Combs, alleging that he sexually abused and exploited them. It comes just weeks after Combs was arrested in September on sex trafficking and racketeering charges, with federal prosecutors alleging that Combs and his associates threatened, abused, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, which allegedly includes forcing victims into engaging in recorded sexual activity, which he referred to as freak-offs. The music mogul was also recently hit with a $100 million default judgment on September 9 over an alleged sexual assault from a 1997 party against Derek Lee Cardello Smith. Lenawee County Circuit Court judge granted the award to Cardello Smith, an inmate who filed a lawsuit against Combs, accusing him of drugging and sexually assaulting him at a party 30 years ago. As more information about Diddy's alleged criminal activities comes out, it's clear that this scandal will have major consequences for Hollywood. Celebrities who once attended Diddy's glamorous events are now scrambling to distance themselves from him, fearing that their reputations might be damaged. The entertainment industry is in damage control mode, with many high-profile figures deleting their social media posts and trying to cut ties with Diddy before more damaging details are revealed. Another disturbing aspect of this case is how Diddy allegedly used intimidation to keep people silent. He is accused of carrying firearms and using threats to maintain control over his victims. One victim, Lil Rod, who worked closely with Diddy, claimed that Diddy used threats and power to manipulate those around him. Lil Rod also described how Diddy allegedly recorded intimate acts at these parties, keeping the footage to blackmail others if needed. Diddy's freak-off parties, once seen as the height of Hollywood opulence, are now being revealed as scenes of abuse and exploitation. Many of the victims have come forward, sharing their stories of coercion, fear, and manipulation. One victim, Cassie Ventura, said that Diddy controlled her life for years, and his manipulative behavior affected her mental health. Cassie's brave decision to speak out helped spark more victims to come forward, and it played a big role in leading to Diddy's arrest. The fallout from Diddy's arrest has been swift. Once a towering figure in the music and entertainment industry, his reputation is now in ruins. The legal charges against him are serious, and if found guilty, he could face decades in prison. Diddy has pleaded not guilty to all charges, but the evidence against him continues to grow. Many people in the entertainment world are staying silent, unsure of how deeply this scandal will impact them. The list of those who attended Diddy's infamous parties continues to grow, with more and more names being linked to the events. Although not every celebrity who attended his parties is guilty of a crime, just being connected to Diddy during this time is enough to raise eyebrows. The public is demanding answers, and as more information comes out, the entertainment world is left to wonder how many more big names will be revealed. For Usher, the allegations have placed him in an uncomfortable spotlight. His long-standing relationship with Diddy, dating back to when he was just a teenager, is being questioned. Fans are wondering what Usher knew and whether he had any involvement in Diddy's criminal activities. Usher's explanation that his Twitter was hacked hasn't convinced everyone, and many are waiting for more details to come out before forming their opinions. Diddy's once celebrated white parties, which were filled with celebrities, luxury, and extravagance, are now being viewed as something far more sinister. What was once seen as a glamorous event is now being exposed as a setting for abuse, coercion, and manipulation. As more victims come forward and more details are revealed, the true extent of Diddy's alleged crimes is becoming clearer. The world will be watching closely as this case unfolds, and the impact of Diddy's arrest will likely have far-reaching consequences. Celebrities who were once part of his inner circle are now trying to protect themselves, and as more victims speak out, the scale of the scandal continues to grow. For now, Diddy remains in custody, facing a long legal battle ahead. Only time will tell what the full extent of his involvement in these crimes will be and how deep this scandal will go. Sexual misconduct allegations, lawsuits, and arrest. In May 2017, Cindy Rueda, who previously had served as Combs' personal chef, filed a lawsuit against Combs in the Los Angeles County Superior Court, claiming, among other things, sexual harassment and retaliation. The lawsuit was settled for an undisclosed amount in February 2019. Cassie Ventura, with whom Combs had a long-term relationship, filed a lawsuit against him on November 16, 2023, accusing him of rape, sex trafficking, and physical abuse. The lawsuit also suggested that Combs was responsible for blowing up Ventura's then-boyfriend Kid Cudi's car. Combs and Ventura reached an undisclosed settlement the following day, and the lawsuit was dismissed. On May 17, 2024, CNN released surveillance footage of Combs physically assaulting Ventura at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Los Angeles on March 5, 2016. This incident was among the allegations made in the lawsuit. On May 19, 2024, Combs issued a video apology on Instagram and Facebook, stating he was truly sorry, and that his actions were inexcusable. Combs' assault of Ventura was stopped by hotel staff, after which Combs allegedly tried to bribe the staff, according to a federal indictment in September 2024. Two further lawsuits were filed against Combs by two additional complainants, alleging sexual assault and revenge porn on November 23, 2023. One of the lawsuits claimed that in 1990 or 1991, Combs and Aaron Hall had sexually abused a woman, with Combs recording the incident. On October 1, 2024, the Washington Post reported that a team of lawyers will be filing as many as 120 more lawsuits covering assaults that took place during the 2000s and 2010s. Plaintiffs, 25 of whom are minors, are both male and female. Tony Busby, one of the attorneys on the team, said most of the alleged assaults took place in New York State. Half of the alleged victims say they reported the assault to police, to a doctor, or to the FBI. Some claim to have been drugged and slashed or offered hush money. Additional potential defendants other than Combs are also to be named in the lawsuits. The names that we're going to name, assuming our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you. Busby commented at a press conference in Houston. I'm talking here about not just the cowardly but complicit bystanders, that is, those people that we know watched this behavior occur and did nothing. After being arrested and indicted in September 2024 on charges of racketeering, sex trafficking by force, and transportation for purposes of prostitution, Combs is held awaiting trial in federal custody at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where he was temporarily placed under suicide watch. His cellmate is Sam Bankman-Fried, who is serving a 25-year sentence. During a court appearance on October 10, 2024, Judge Arun Subramanian set Combs' trial start date as May 5, 2025. I hope you enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for future updates. See you in the next video.